a taser.
Yeah. What do you mean? Keep talking about I'm green. I'ma show you how green I am. It don't matter. I'ma show you. You next. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. I don't give a fuck what you're not worried about. But you will be out of here. Oh, like, you will be out of here by tomorrow. So it don't matter. What you mean? Bitch, my landlord gonna write all that shit. I already text them, so don't wait. Don't worry. I'm on your ass. Get off of it.
Y'all, get in here, check man. Y'all are blazing in the house.
Oh, no, stay out there. Go ahead, play, roll around dirty. Since we want to intervene while we disciplining and all that shit, him, don't listen to him.
Man, y'all hit that like button. We got a real ghetto one today, man. And you see who be exposing them kids to grown folks' business right here. And it's the type of evil that don't come in a specific color. So y'all watch to the end so we could go to the board. Because I can tell you right now, this is a red section. We got ourselves a white street fighter today.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Just don't go in the street, okay? Thank you.
Shut the fuck up. I'm not bothering you. I was test running my kids. Stop trying to make it seem like I fuck with you. I don't fuck with you, bitch. Y'all gonna get the and let him stay at your shit. It is. Come get this and have to stay at your shit. Simple as that. It's got so much to say about you, but what you mean? They hate I got with you. What the fuck? Hey, dude.
The big 2883.
I don't give a fuck about them people. You're next. You're next. You're next. Don't worry. I already done told you that you was not gonna play with you. You ain't outside. I'm not talking about my landlord. I'm talking about the landlord. I'm talking about the landlord. Bitch, my nigga. And when he come to my house, you better not do shit to him. You ain't gonna do shit to him. You ain't gonna do shit to him. What you mean? What you mean? I wish you would. You gonna have bullet holes all in your body. What you mean? You ain't gonna do shit to him. You ain't gonna do shit to him. What you mean? What you mean? I wish you would. You gonna have bullet holes all in your body. What you mean?
In the state of Florida, police can arrest you for a public disturbance occurring while you are in your home, but the circumstances for entering your residence to make that arrest are strictly regulated by state law and the Fourth Amendment. Florida law and the United States Constitution require police to take extra legal precautions before arresting someone inside their home for a public disturbance, primarily because it is a misdemeanor offense. In Florida, a person's home is their castle, and police generally cannot enter a private residence to make an arrest for a misdemeanor like public disturbance without a warrant. Now, I say that to say this. Since the front door is open, the police can clearly see and hear the two individuals involved in the domestic disturbance. The police are simply monitoring their actions to keep the peace and also allowing the female subject to talk her way into an arrest because the female subject has made threats. If credible, the female subject's threats can be enough to meet the legal standard of an assault charge.
You gonna have bullet holes all in your body. What you mean? You don't worry. He will. He on the way. Don't worry. You gonna be shot the fuck up. I ain't pushing you out the way this time. I ain't getting hit for you this time. Your ass gonna get towed the fuck up. So touch him if you want to. Come close to him if you want to. You gonna be zipped up in the body bag. Oh well, we gonna see. Make sure I'm extra loud too for you. Yeah, getting painted right in front of your bitch ass. Right in front of you. Right in front of your bitch ass.
Right, redneck bitch.
What you mean?
Oh, y'all get redneck bitch right. What is it?
Show your ass.
I'll show you too.
You ain't gonna show shit.
Why, what's up?
Is he? They pressing charges.
Hey, what? Who is that? Her people?
Her mom and brothers and stuff.
Her mom, who never took care of her, didn't take care of her, don't give a f about her, got 2 empty rooms, won't let her daughter come stay with her. Yeah, her mom. And bet not now one of them bet not come to my house so they gonna get their ass beat. On my mama. On her head. Better tell come get this shit. But none of them better not come to my shit. I'ma slap far from them. Get out that bathroom. Well, stop touching me, whatever you touch.
No, I got it.
You already did the paperwork? You already she charged and everything?
Yeah, but we're working on it. I'm gonna have a paper for you in a minute.
I'm not asking for that. I was asking is it possible if the people who she on the phone with right now, if they can come pick her up and give her shit. Oh, well, that's fine. I don't give a fuck regardless. I don't give a fuck regardless. I was asking. Since they just making up their own rules as they go, I was just wondering. And you keep saying no reason. It's the reason why I'm going to show you tomorrow. Why it's going to be no reason. It's not no reason. My shit keep getting fucked up in here. 2 TVs are broke. It don't matter. It's a reason. Talk some no reason. I put everything in this house. It is a reason. Exactly why I'm fired up. Keep saying there's no reason. Go get a job in your own shit and then let me come fuck it up.
So, we're gonna go back to what happened in our presence with the statements that she made. What exactly was she saying?
She was basically saying like I choked her and dragged her out of the bathroom.
No, not that part.
That night?
Yeah, and regarding the other.
Today or the other night?
Today.
Okay, just basically.
About a few months ago.
Oh, then she gonna get her boyfriend. Whenever y'all leave, he gonna come deal with me. And me and him already had an incident, so me and him he had an incident where he came over here because of her and shot at me in front of my kids and all that. And they did an investigation, but she didn't want to press charges. They had a call.
Okay, but what happened with that? Because you said he shot at you.
Yeah, he shot at me, but ended up shooting her.
How did that happen?
Because I guess he closed his eyes. Like, okay, so me and him, I was right here. He closed his eyes and was shooting, and she was probably like, "Where you at?" And I guess when she ran, I guess 3 of them hit her in the leg.
Okay.
And he took off running.
And then the statement she was making.
God damn, yo, what kind of environment is that? And the kids saw all of that? God, in front of the kid, yo. You cannot get me to stay. And this is why half of America ain't got no father. It's shits like this. Wow. This is why you got to have your own shit, man.
A little bit ago.
That's by him saying, because she know that I don't like it. And she think I'm scared of her because she got a gun, so that's why she said that. She been saying this for like weeks to me.
But what was she saying?
Oh, she gonna get him to come do me. I'm gonna get dead in tonight. I'm gonna get put in the casket. Basically, he gonna come shoot me with his gun and beat me up.
Okay.
She gonna have her boyfriends who come beat me up and stuff.
Okay.
And I'm scared because I got my kids here. I don't got no weapons, so we gotta stay here. I gotta be in fear of my kids.
Hey guys, watch your back.
She's saying all this to me.
To be clear, you are in fear of your life.
Yes. Because my kids, I feel my life and my kids, because he already shot at me once. And then you threatened me saying you can go get him to shoot at me again. And you doing all this in front of the kids like I ain't their dad.
Okay. Do you have anything else you want to add for me?
Besides, I need some help. Besides, I think other stuff like DCL, but that's, as far as that is. Yeah, man, because I've been dealing with this shit for the longest. Like just yesterday, I told the other officer, I was like, but whatever I can do. They kept telling me, oh, we can't do nothing. I'm like, okay. I ain't had the papers and stuff. That's it. And she come home day on the same stuff again.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so this is the case information sheet, okay? I'm not done. I need you to initial here. Hey. Put my pen down. For what? Put my pen down. For what? Resist.
Can you get my purse, please?
Yes.
Why y'all arresting me? Can you please tell me
I will
what
tell
you're
you in a
arrested
second. Stop. Face the car.
I'm the only one that paid the bill.
Stop
here.
moving.
Like, for real?
Stop.
Face the car and let her
So
do
when
what
I
she's
lose
doing.
my place, what the you gonna do then?
Crazy, bro.
I didn't even do anything wrong.
Alright, right now you're under arrest for domestic assault.
Assault?
Yes.
What the did I do?
You threatened to have your boyfriend.
No, I
shoot up.
didn't. No, I did not.
It's
and
on
you
my
can,
body
yes,
cam.
it is.
Verbal threats alone do not automatically result in a conviction. For a statement to be legally classified as assault, one of these three elements must be proven. Number one, the person must have intentionally and unlawfully threatened to do violence by word or act. Number two, the person making the threat must have the apparent ability to carry it out at the moment. And lastly, number three, the threat must create a well-founded fear in the victim that violence is imminent. Now, the female suspect's threats were allegedly intentional, had apparent ability, and created a well-founded fear in the male victim. And to top everything off, the female suspect provided the police with video and audio evidence by hurling true threats in front of the body cam equipped police officers.
You threatened to have your boyfriend.
No, I
shoot up.
didn't. No, I did not.
It's
and
on
you
my
can,
body cam.
yes, it is.
Stop pulling
I
away from
did.
me. Let's
Look,
go.
I did not threaten to have nobody.
Walk to the
I
car.
said he's gonna come to the house.
Walk to the car.
Crazy. I didn't even. Sorry. I have no underwear on.
You don't need any, Joe. They're going to change you out anyways.
Crazy, please.
Sit down.
Please.
Sit
I
down
cannot do
before
this.
I
I'm
make
gonna
you
lose
sit
my
down.
job. I'm gonna lose everything.
Sit down before I make you sit down.
Bro, I don't. He
Put your
has
feet in the
nothing.
car.
Sit in the car.
Put your
I'm
feet
gonna
in the
lose
car right
everything.
now.
Please. Put him in. This crazy. Are you serious?
Sit back.
And I called y'all. This ridiculous. Really?
Yes, ma'am.
So I just got out of jail.
I know.
And I called for a peace officer so I can get my shit out of my house where this is my lease. And
It's your home?
Yes, my home. He's not on the lease at all. I just called my landlord to come up here so we can go ahead and get this shit situated because this is housing. He's not even supposed to be here. So this shit's gonna happen quick as hell. But the fact that I literally have one, this is what, you know what I'm saying?
Do me a favor, miss. I read the notes. I see that you were arrested yesterday. You know that there's a protection order against you, right?
No.
Yeah, so coming back here, you're to be arrested.
Well, I'm right here. I'm not at
Miss,
the...
listen to me. Listen to me.
But I called a peace
Listen
officer.
to me. I'm listen. You gonna listen?
Yes.
Just hear me out. Okay? I'm not interested in arresting you, but I will. All right? That's not what I'm interested in. What I'm interested in is making sure this gets resolved peacefully. But as you understand, under a hood, under the Housing Act, they're going to put you out too because you have him living here. So by contacting them, you just did it to yourself.
No, because he already knows the situation.
No, you're not listening. You're not listening. I have to fill out the paperwork now, attach it to that. It gets sent up to the HUD Housing Authority. They come back and they remove you.
Police can and often do report unauthorized occupants to the United States Department of Housing and Urban Development or local public housing authorities, particularly if their presence is discovered during a criminal investigation or through formal information sharing protocols. The police officer is referring to the Public Housing Agency's one-strike policy for criminal activity or disturbances. A police visit for a disturbance involving an unauthorized boyfriend is often grounds for immediate termination of the lease. HUD does not need a court conviction to evict a tenant for having an unauthorized live-in boyfriend. The housing authority doesn't have to wait for a court conviction to evict everyone in the household, including the tenant, the unauthorized boyfriend, and the children immediately.
Now, I say it all of the time. I tell you, stop playing with the police. You use them when you really, really need to. especially when you living in these HUDs, because they record that. And every time they come out to your crib, they recording that. And the more times they come out, you gonna fuck around and get evicted. You mess around and get put out.
What I'm interested in is making sure this gets resolved peacefully. But as you understand, under a HUD, under the Housing Act, they're going to put you out too, because you have him living here. So by contacting them, you just did it to yourself.
No, because he already knows the situation.
No, you're not listening. You're not listening. I have to fill out the paperwork now, attach it to that. It gets sent up to the HUD Housing Authority. They come back and they remove you. So you got to be careful with burning your own bridges. Had you just waited for me.
So now we all finna get put out because you're not supposed to be here.
Listen.
Well, okay, well, take your kids.
Listen, don't get yourself arrested. Here's what I will say to you. As long as you're peaceful, there's not going to be an arrest, okay? But no, you can't talk to him, you can't look at him, because the judge signed an order saying that you cannot even look at him. Do you understand that? So hopefully they gave it to you when you left the jail, but the minute you look at him,
they didn't give me any paperwork but stuff on my property.
Yeah.
And
yeah, it's in there. It's in there.
No, they didn't give me any
paperwork. And what I'm telling you is they served it to you right there.
No, they didn't know what I'm telling you. Usually this is what happened. And again, everything was support proceeding. They told me after they told me my bond, after the judge told me I'm not going to touch your bond. I don't know. They had me explaining whatever. But then when I walked out, usually they walk us to the room with 3 people sitting at a desk, 1 over here. You go to this one first and you go to the 3 people.
So I'm just going to tell you, I'm not worried about any of that. What's on my computer says to arrest you.
Okay.
All right? I'm not worried about what happened in court. I'm just telling you, it says in there that you were advised and warned about coming back here. Now, what I will tell you is that the statute allows me to give you 10 to 15 minutes to gather some belongings to leave. But if you look at him, you go to jail. If you say anything to him, you go to jail.
Well, can he be out?
But you got to listen to me. If you text him, you go to jail. That's third-party contact.
STS 150.
Don't do it.
Grade 4.
Right? You got 3 more cars getting ready to pull up. They're not going to be as kind to you as I am. You hear me? The deputy arrested you yesterday is on the way. All right? So I strongly suggest that you mind your manners, do as I tell you, and you'll leave here peacefully.
Okay.
All right? Where's your shoes?
In the house. I have nothing.
This is all you went with?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Do me a favor. Just stand in the shade there. Don't look at him. Go ahead and pop it. It should be popped for you. Just don't break nothing in there. He's right here. Yeah. Set it right there on top of those boxes. There you go. You can keep that one with you? What type of charger do you need for your phone? Is it charged?
Yeah, but it cuts on and off. That's why I'm going to get a
Okay. I don't think that Walmart's open anymore, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just look in the bag and make sure you're not in the weapons you're gonna hurt me with. Go ahead, open it up. Okay, cool. I'm not worried about any of that. So make sure you don't have any knives. Okay. All right. Good. Make sure you put your seatbelt on, okay? Okay. Morning.
Thank
Let me
you.
give you a card so you have that. Are you going to go back there this weekend?
Yeah, and I just left my work shoes, but I could send a third party over there, right?
You can do that. No, it says no third-party contact. You may be able to, if he's willing to help. I mean, I don't know if he's going to be. He's mad about that hat. So, but I'm not going to get in an argument over a hat. Yeah, you do your thing. Figure out. I mean, if you can do it, then it can be done peacefully. And I guess so, as long as he's not going to beat him up or something happens to someone going over there. I would strongly suggest that you wait until Friday or Saturday. That's me. Tell them that I'm familiar with the situation. Let them know you were arrested for battery, but you don't want to go back there because there's a no contact order. And I told you that you'd be able to come back there for about 10 to 15 minutes to pick up some more belongings.
Okay.
All right? And then we'll do it that way. Or you can try the other way. I just don't know how he's going to react.
Okay.
Because he got hostile. He was chasing after us as I was pulling out. He was mad over that hat. I don't know what else is missing, but he was mad. You didn't see him chasing us? Yeah.
Thank you.
Good luck. Yes, ma'am.
The female suspect's initial charges were assault and resisting arrest without violence.
Take this as a lesson, y'all. You gotta be incognito, yo. Clearly, if you're gonna be running the scam, you don't want to be the loudest person running the scam. And you see how she always threw her emotions on somebody else. So it was always somebody else's fault because she flew off the handle. So now all of a sudden, it's the baby daddy's fault that she and the kid and everybody getting evicted because she wanted to stand up there and threaten the boy and talk about how she was going to get bullet holes put all in him. You got to get yourself to some fucking work, man. People who was running around here, they sick, man. Sick. And when you sick, you supposed to go get some medicine and get yourself fixed. Now let's take this to the comment section. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.